into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumbstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
To throw, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down for the offense. To the air, it's Carr. And it's caught across the middle. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the toss play, runner moving left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line. It will lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Alabama. Let's go. Right.
On the ground, it's Hill. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Back to throw. It's Russell. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. There's the handoff. Crosses the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And now here comes the point after attempt. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Handoff on a single back formation. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
You are flirting with disaster as a quarterback when you're throwing off your back foot on 3rd and long. That's a textbook example of how pressure and rushing a throw can compound the struggles in this passing game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll hand it off. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tight end goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Carr. He lets it go on the move. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Hill.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Running with purpose. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
2nd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. The sure hands, it's Jones. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense in a split backfield now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Alabama.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt.
The return brings it out to 49. And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Cut quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Carr. and is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, tied. And that will give them the lead now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's got a man down the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
QB keeper all the way. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Russell. Short pass finds the tight end. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Makes a quick catch. But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
In a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped him at the 45, and that's good for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool.
A deep shot to the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Way too much speed in that play. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He's going to hand this off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Russell. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab!
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running back with the football. Breaking tackles. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Wide open downfield. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackle, but first down. And out comes the field goal unit. Here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now play number 9 on this drive.
Here we go.
Gives it to the back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. He missed it. Off target that time. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Alabama 42, Notre Dame 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
What a job of answering and coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, hey, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for two for the victory.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Wants to throw it. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.